Alright, what it do, y'all. This is the V&D Show podcast. This is the pilot episode. We're finna talk about sports, music, entertainment, whatever you want to talk about, guys. Now, today's topic is about two players they'll play great careers in the NBA. We're talking about, here's the question. Would you rather have a career like Robert Horry or a career like Tracy McGrady? And do both these guys deserve to be in the Hall of Fame? Got my partner here, Darius Sanders.
Yeah. D, whatever you want to call me. I'm going to go, that's tough because it's Tracy McGrady. Obviously, got his highlights playing right here. He a buck for sure, but I'm going to go Robert Horry.
Wow. Oh, free.
Simply because,
Free.
for me, I feel like he might only average 7 points a game, but I think he contribute a lot more to a team. Even though his impact might not be as big as Tracy, but he can do so many different things on the court. So I don't know. I mean, Tracy a buck, but I'm getting the ball in critical situations. They put me in positions to be successful. So, and I'm taking the opportunity, and I'm cashing every time. So why not? Shit, I'm a buck.
You a buck. All right. Well, let me see. I'm gonna have to go with Big Shot. Big Shot by Robert. It's like, would you go to school and get a 4.0 and not have any experience? Then you go out and try to get hired. You're like, no, you don't have any experience. Or do you want to go to school and just have like a 3.1?
Right.
And then have a whole bunch of experience, and then so you getting hired and
You're getting
hired because you got the experience. You're a winner. People love winners.
I love winners. It's cool
People
to get all them buckets.
love winners.
But I love me a winner. Tracy
It's
McGrady,
cool.
great.
Yeah, it's cool. He had all the scoring champ. He averaged what he say? He averaged 19.6 points a game for his career. 7-time All-Star. That's great. But he never got out of the first round of the playoffs. That's like being not good. He wasn't good enough.
Hey, man.
He wasn't good enough. He was so great as a player. He was not good enough, bro.
Hey, man.
And plus, pay me to sit on the bench.
Oh, hey, say less.
You know how hard it is to carry your team on your back for years and years and years?
Hey, man.
And then players now got all this freedom and stuff. Players back then, during these guys' careers, didn't have that much freedom.
They wasn't getting that type of
They didn't have that type of clout like that on me. Oh, my kid. Oh, me. I mean, yeah, Tmac had that. He was scoring champion, but I'd rather play with a stacked team and be
I'm going to keep it a
role
buck. Robert Horry might be one of the best glue players in NBA history that understands his role to keep it a buck. Tracy was a buck.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm looking at it from my perspective of when I played basketball. I didn't really have a problem. If you can score better than me, that's cool. I'm going to do the other things to help the team win.
Yeah.
So that's why I can look at it and go, well, I'll do what Robert Horry doing. If I got to play defense or hit a couple of tough shots to get rings, because I know I contributed in every other way, might not be from a point from just like, yo, I had 30 tonight. Like, there's a lot of guys that get 30 points that can't win big games. And we'll talk about that on another day. We ain't going to talk about that right now. We'll talk about that later. There's a lot of guys that do that. They'll win a couple, but they can't win them all the time because they don't let their team. And it's also system, too. I think Robert Horry plays and can play in any system because he understands his role. I think Tracy, looking at the highlights, he's a hell of a player, but that's a tough lay. But the guy in the corner was open. I'm not gonna knock him. I ain't gonna say nothing better, bro. I'm just like it's hard every day to continue to play like that on a continual basis, and you get beat in the first round every time because maybe it's Kobe or maybe it's this or I was hurt or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, one guy's a 7-time All-Star, another guy's a 7-time champion. I'm taking the champion over the All-Star.
And we're not saying that Robert Horry is better than Tmac, not at all.
Yeah, he's not better.
But and to keep it a buck, Tracy. Look, I think Tracy's great. I think Tracy on a good team is the second option. I think he he could score like a first option, but I just don't think he would be like if he would have stayed in Toronto, that would have been scary. Because I think him and Vince could have figured it out, and they could have won a ring together. But it's hard to do that when it's just you, because it's like, I mean, you had Yao Ming, you had Ron Artest. Who do you have on the Magic? That was. Didn't you have Patrick Ewing? But he was like,
he was old.
Yeah,
and he had after my ankles gave out Grant Hill.
Yo, he sure did have Grant Hill.
Replaced ankles.
Yeah, like he's a hell of a player, and he could get a buck. But I think that Toronto thing might have helped him a little bit more, because I just don't really see it. Like, what is he, a small forward?
Yeah, small.
Is he top 10?
Top 10 small forward.
Is he better than? I don't want to say that because niggas told me you can't go back that far because niggas are getting buckets on them now. So
oh my goodness. I don't know. It's just something about not being able to get out the first round of the playoffs. And then Robert Horry is viewed as some people view him as like a legacy saver. He saved a few people's legacy with the shots he hit. So hey, I'll take that. I don't mind not being in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
I don't mind that.
That's fine.
I'll take the rings.
I got 7 of them things.
I don't have to have a shoe. I don't have to have a shoe.
Right.
I'll take that.
And on top of that, I'm saving people's lives. Ray Allen saved LeBron's life.
I'll take it.
Would you rather be Ray Allen in that moment, or would you rather be LeBron? Okay, just making sure we on the same page right now. Cause I just think, bro, like I would love to play like, but I can only speak for myself from this because I never played like that ever. I was always like dive on the floor, hustle guy, hit a 3 every now and then, get some and one layups, all that type of stuff. But would I love to play, Tracy, in high school? Hell yeah. But I'm Robert Horry if I get a jumper. I play my role, I hit a couple of shots. You know you can depend on me in late game situations. You don't have to take me out. You can put me in. And he can guard. I know for a fact he can play defense. He might not have all the stats to show that, but it's all about a role that you play. And he played a hell of a role on championship teams. That's why I say I would play like him or be like him, because I'm on championship teams, and the team know they can rely on me to either get a shot or maybe even make a play. So why not? I'm all for that. Tracy can do that. He'll have great numbers, but you can't get nothing in the first round.
Calories. Shout out to Uncle Shake.
You can't get nothing in the first round every time, man. That's just not. That's cap.
I agree.
Bull jive.
Yeah, that's that bull jive.
All
right. Hot take time. We're going to do this at the end of every episode. We got a hot take. We both going to have a hot take, but I got a hot take, super hot take. My hot take in this next NFL season, Jay Boo.
He on this one.
Jameis Winston.
This is hot take.
Jameis Winston, wherever he ends up, wherever he plays, he's going to start all the games, and he's going to put up all-pro MVP type numbers, baby. I'm locked in. All right, keep doubting him. Keep doubting him.
Yeah, man.
He got his Googles fixed.
Yeah.
He got his Googles fixed.
Yeah, he got his specs fixed already.
He got his Googles, and he's working out the Jesus music. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. MVP. I'm talking close to probably 40 touchdowns.
40? He threw 30 touchdowns.
Yeah, he threw 33.
But he threw 30 interceptions though.
He gonna cut down the
That's
picks.
I can't look. I can't.
He gonna cut.
I'm
down
not
the
blaming
picks.
that all of his odds. He can't see.
Look, he gonna cut down the picks.
He been blind ever since he walked out the womb.
But he's not blind no more. Look, he can read the D.
Yeah, he can read the D already. It sucked, bro. It doesn't matter. He cooked.
Let lead him touchdowns. Let lead him picks. He gonna cut the picks down. He gonna have, I say, 15 picks. 40. That's
40 MVP talk.
Yeah.
That's MVP talk. And that's damn near playoff Super Bowl talk too.
Yeah. Definitely hitting. He's been to the playoffs before, so might as well.
Is he? Has he?
Yeah.
You might have to do your Googles on that one, Doc. You might have to cut the camera off and do your Googles and come back to it. I don't think he has. I don't think he has been in the playoffs. You know what? That's a great hot take. Oh my God.
Well, that has been the first episode of the V&D Show podcast. Like, subscribe, follow, and we're gonna keep it going.
Yes, sir.